Hello again, YouTube. Back with another review of a comic that's a few years old, but I got cheap, so we have Amazing Spider-Man 20, a clone conspiracy tie-in. Dan Slott is the writer. Christopher Gage is the also a writer. Giuseppe. Oh man, Camun. Oh, Camun Soli. Camun Soli is the penciler. That guy and Cam Smith are the inkers. Jason Keith is the colorist. It kind of goes back in the who's this for? You know, you got Spider-Man. Are they going for kids? Are they going for mature readers? Are they going for something in between? I don't know. This thing was not that great. It wasn't terrible. It was just, I was hoping it would be an easy jumping on point, since it's in this pack of comics, but it tells you right here at the beginning, warning, this is like the second part of a story arc. Like, warning, don't read this without having read the first part. You've been warned, kind of thing. Dr. Octopus has come back, apparently he was dead. I mean, they've all been dead a million times, so I mean, I know he was dead, but he was inside Peter Parker's body, but then he wasn't. Anyway, he's back. This is going to be Spider-Man. This was one of my problems with the comic. I didn't really realize it until after I read it. Here's Spider-Man, and he's at the end, and the rest of the story is a Dr. Octopus story. Dan Slott must really like this tubby jerk, because it's all just a Dr. Octopus story. The whole thing is Dr. Octopus. The art's not that great. It's not terrible. It's not terrible except for Dr. Octopus. His face is like, that's okay. It's like a scary face, but then like there's faces like this where it's like he can't draw the guy's mouth. I don't know what the deal with that is. I like that he looks like classic Dr. Octopus with the crazy stupid hair and the glasses and the green and yellow outfit, and then he's a tubby son of a gun. But it's all about Dr. Octopus trying to put his consciousness into this new body that the Jackal, he's stealing bodies and doing stuff to them and bringing them back, see, as his kids. The art's okay, like I said, everything but like the faces. He draws these weird faces, like a mouth. A mouth doesn't do this. So he draws these weird faces, and other than that, and then this Commissioner Gordon looking like quadruplets or quintuplets or whatever they are. I don't know. I've never seen him before. The Jackal looks weird in here. What's he look like? He looks like this. He just wears a mask. Like, that's the Jackal? He used to be a green dude. And I think in a current Ms. Marvel, he's a green dude. But that's the Jackal? Okay. Anyway, they clone his body and bring it back how it was, I guess. So he comes back as tubby guy with a terrible haircut. And, which is how he kind of classically is. But it's like, I want to come back a little fitter. I don't know. The Peter persona and the Octavius persona have to battle for the cloned body, or not cloned. They give some mumbo jumbo as to why it's not cloned, but it is. I can't stand him. He's a really obnoxious character. It's like a little bit goes a long way, and this whole book is just Dr. Octopus. Again, like, what's up with his mouth? Like, he draws everything else perfectly fine. But like, he just draws him with these weird jowls and like no lips. And it just looks weird. But it's just like, what is going on there? But anyway, I guess I won't show all of it, because maybe at some point in time somebody will read this and I might get copyright struck. Watch this, and I might get copyright struck. Anyways, big problem with comics. Everybody's kind of talking about comics kind of dying off and disappearing. One of the things that pushed comics out, besides, I would contend, the jacking up of prices to ridiculous amounts and the taking them out of the grocery stores, is this stuff. To get the clone conspiracy, this whole thing, I have to buy all these comics. There's all these comics, Prowler and Silk and Dead No More, its own thing, plus Amazing Spider-Man, and it's too much. It's too much stuff. And for somebody to just to read a stupid storyline that isn't that good. So, this is a non-recommend. It wasn't terrible, but it was just kind of a slog. It's all Dr. Octopus, and he's just not a likable character in any way whatsoever. If he was a little funnier in his non-likability, which it seems like he's going for kind of some... He's so over-the-top unlikable that it's supposed to be funny, but it just kind of seems annoying. So, but while I was at the grocery store today, I walked through the area again and just to check out what they had, and they had stuff when I was there last time I just didn't grab. I thought, oh, why not? Add some more pain. So I bought another couple packs. These are these were 3 packs. They were a little more kind of comic per comic expensive. They're still much cheaper than the cover price, and they're newer. Well, some of them are newer, like Symbiote Spider. That's August. In the back it says August of this year, so it's got a lot of #1 Symbiote Spider-Man #1. This is from a couple years ago though, but this is like a big like $5.99 book. It's a big chunky thing. It's a lot of pages. It's at least 48 pages, I would guess. But it's a #1. Again, who are these for? If you throw in one of these kids' books with the more adult books every time, then I'm like, okay, it's like for the whole family. But Spider-Geddon, these are some Secret Wars is older. This is newer. This is newer. This is a year or two old. This is new. So I'll read them. I mean, this is going to be good. But so it's kind of like, what is it? It's just stuff they just had laying around at the warehouse. And they said, ship it out. Ship it out. So I'll review some of these. I'll probably take a break and actually review something I know is good or something I'm enjoying reading right now. But for now, that's what you got to look forward to. Let me know if you want to see one of these in particular. All right. Goodbye.